Okay, this is Andrew. We spent quite a bit of time over at City U on the lab trying to get everything working. So everything is working finally. So I'm going to give you a brief overview of the lab. When I say lab, from now on, I'm going to be talking about the actual physical lab at City U. If I'm talking about a specific assignment, I'm going to say like the VLAN lab. So when I say the lab, that means the actual physical components at City U. Okay, so the lab is here. This is basically what we have in this setup. Let me make this bigger here. Okay, so I'm gonna go over this briefly. So basically, I'm at home now, and I can sign into the lab. So you can too after I give you these instructions. So you're right here at home, and you VPN to CityU, and then this is the actual network IP addresses to reach PC1 is 7.3, PC2 is 7.6, and then PC3 is 8.1. Now, all the routers and switches are attached to this console access server, and these don't the console these console into the ports on the router and the switches into the console ports, so that they don't really use an IP address. So this access server needs a port number. So to access the port number, to access router 1, you use port number 3002. To access switch 1, you use port 3003, and router 2 you use port. You get the idea. So each one of these Cisco router and switches, you have to enter a port number in PuTTY to be able to access it. And we're going to go through that, so don't worry about it. I just want you to get an overview here of the actual lab. So in this VLAN lab that we're going to be doing, we're only actually using switch 2, switch 3, and router 2. So I took the other ones off of here so you can see this is actually what we're going to be using. And then we'll be using PC1, PC2, and PC3 as just the only reason we're using these PCs is just to ping the other PCs to verify, to ping each other to verify that the VLANs are passing data and isolating data as required by the specifications of the lab. Okay, so here's the actual components we'll be using. These are actually in CityU. Right now, don't look at the cabling. Don't worry about the cabling. First step is we're going to try to get you into the lab, and then after that, we'll take a look at the cabling and what you're supposed to be doing on for this lab. Okay, so with that said, here's what you need to do to be able to get into the lab. Okay, is you got to download PuTTY and then download the VPN, then open the connection, then open three PuTTY windows, one to the router and the two switches, and then sign in with the password. So we're going to go through with that, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So the first thing you want to do is on our web page here. This is CityU's web page for the course. If you go to, I believe, let me get out of here so we can come back. I believe it's course information. Yeah, if you go into course information, then you should be able to download the VPN, Cisco VPN client. Right here is 3264. Looks like somebody else even put up more. So, yeah, just download this VPN client software. Then you're good to go with that. And then um, you want to download PuTTY if you don't already have it on your machine. I know we downloaded it for it came with um, GNS3, but I'm not sure you can use that one. I think you have to download it again. I did anyway. So just go to PuTTY, download PuTTY here. Pretty self-explanatory. Just go there and then pick, the, just pick download. All right. So then what's going to happen? I think I think what I'm going to do is end this video here and then do a second part of the video which shows you how to open the connection to this lab here at CityU. Okay, so for this part, we'll just do it in steps. Go ahead, download PuTTY, download VPN, and then when we come back, I'll go through the steps of showing you how to open the VPN connection. All right, thanks.